Step 1 of the instructions is installing the upright pole to the floor post. This is done with one M8 60mm bolt. What you want to do is grab the washer, put it on the bolt head like that, come through the bottom of the floor post and into the bottom of the upright pole. There's a threaded hole in the base of it. You want to repeat this step for each upright pole that you have. Step number 2 is to apply the 2 triangle corner brackets to the base of the floor post and upright pole. You'll need 2 for each leg. You'll need 3 M8 60mm bolts with nuts. So again, you want to put the washer on the head bolt. Next, you want to make sure that you have 3 holes lined up on the right side. You want to grab the corner bracket, line it up with the 3 holes and start inserting the bolts. Now on the back side, you want to grab the other triangle bracket and put it on the bolts you just installed. Followed by 3 nuts installed on the triangle braces. You can go ahead and tighten these 3 bolts and the original one that went through the upright post. Repeat this step for each leg. So step 3 is going to be installing the center brace in between the 2 center upright poles. This is going to be done with 4 M8 60mm bolts and nuts with washers, 2 on each leg. Get a 60mm bolt, thread it from the outside of the upright post and into the support bracket here. You want to repeat this for all 4 holes with nuts on the inside. Now step 4, we're going to install the height adjustment poles into the upright post. These are for the bracket that mounts the TV. What you want to do is you just want to make sure you line the holes up in the bracket with the holes on the upright post. They just slide on inside the upright post. You secure this by 4 M8 20mm bolts with washers. Step 5 is going to be installing the TV bracket onto the upright post here. This is done with 4 M8 60mm bolts and 4 nuts with washers. So step 6 in the instructions is going to be installing the lockable wheels. There is threaded holes on the base of each leg. You'll need 2 wheels per leg. Going to be installing the Vesa brackets onto the stand. Obviously you're going to need to attach these to your TV first and then attach them on. On this TV we have to use the screws that come with it. It is an 85-inch Sony TV, weighing 65 kilos, which the monostand has no issues with. Installing the outer angle arms. These just slide into here. What you need to do is take the 2 bolts out of there and then slide this inside the framing like that. So I'll go ahead and do that now. The outer TV arm, what you need to do is slide it on here and tighten the bars together with 2 M8 20mm and 2 bolts. You want to repeat on the opposite side. Next step is going to be installing the upright pole to the back of the outer arm. You need the U bracket here. Basically this goes on the back of the pole at the same height you have the center post. You want to bring that forward to here and just put through 1 60mm bolt all the way through, and the 60mm goes through the center holes on the bracket, and then you've got to put Two M8 20mm bolts here, and two on the outside here, and another 60mm bolt for here. So when you're installing this, you just want to make sure that the longer part of the foot post is facing the front of the cockpit. So basically when the TV is put on, the load is then onto the longer part of the foot. Just one more thing you want to do when you're finishing off the monitor stand is remove the clear protective layer off the stickers. So now that you've finished assembling your monitor stand, here are some tips and tricks on lining up your monitors. So you've got some adjustment here. Depending on how big your screens are, you need to either slide the poles out for the bigger screens, and for the smaller screens you want to bring them all the way in. So first thing you want to do when lining up the screens is making sure you get the center screen in the middle of the bracket here. So what we want to do here on this side is just extend this bolt where the angle arm adjusts all the way to the outside of the screen. This is done by backing off these two bolts just a touch, enough to let this arm slide. Once you have this slid to the outside of your screen, you want to start tightening these bolts back up. So now that we have all the screens on, we're going to start work on getting these screens lined up here. So you can see that there's a big difference in between here and here, and down here, and a bit of a gap in between the screens as well. This is easily fixed with the quick adjustments on the back of the screens. So first off, you want to slide the screen out, enough room so you can bring the outer arm in. So you want to get the angle perfect. Now the three screens are on, you want to start adjusting the screens to get them lined up height-wise. So this is easily done with these bolts here. What you need to do is just, if the screen needs to go down on this side, lift this side of the screen up. This will then drop that side. And once at the height you want, you can tighten this bolt into the position so it locks it there, and then your screens will be lined up perfectly. So we'll just do that now. There's a bit of a gap up here. So we're just going to lift this up. So now that we've closed the gap up the top, we can start winding the screen with this bolt here to bring the screen back towards us. So there, we have this screen now lined up with the bezel hidden behind the back. So we're going to do the same for the other side as well. So with this side, it's pretty much lined up already, no problems. What we're going to do is just lift this side of the screen up a touch to get it in line with that, and then we'll tighten it up again to bring the top of the screen back to a level position.